Kierkegaard, Kierkegaard, Kierkegaard. We want more. That's my fans chanting for more Kierkegaard. So that's what I'll give him. Just gonna pick up where I left off from the last episode. Ooh, wait a minute. I got to use my magic lamp. Where even is it? Just out of curiosity. Let's investigate. And it's pretty far. Does anybody else? Oh, Wario has a magic lamp, so I might as well just use mine. So press B to use the item, press A to choose the item, and then now I'm going to continue reading. What I need is a voice as penetrating, get into that penetration, ooh, as the glance of Lynceus, terrifying as the sigh of the giants. Oh, talking about mythical beings again. Persistent as a sound of nature, mocking as a frost-chilled gust of wind, malicious as echoes callous scorn. And then now there is an endnote, which of course we'll take a peek at just because. What am I? I'm still third place. Oh well. How am I doing in minigames or anything? I landed on one happening space. I don't know what everybody else is up to. Okay, Lynceus was the most keen-sighted of the Argonauts. Okay, so he sees well. What was it about Lynceus? He needs the glance to penetrate, to have a baby, I guess. The giants, overcome by the gods with the help of Hercules, were buried beneath mountains, including Etna, and were the cause of volcanic eruptions. Echo was a nymph who engaged Hera in incessant conversation so that Zeus could carry on with the other nymphs. On discovering this ruse, Hera had Echo turned into an echo, in which state she fell in love with Narcissus, but on her love being unrequited, pined away and remained merely a voice. And earlier, A was talking about how he's just letters in Hebrew. So perhaps that's how A feels as well. Maybe, baby. With a compass from the deepest bass to the most melting chest tones. Now we're talking about singing, which is what the poet does, is sing. But with their lips all beautiful. Dang. Oh, Waluigi's gonna get ahead of me because he can mash the A button faster than I can, which is really unfortunate. So I just gotta get my booty in position. This is pretty cool, though. How is A so far? It is important to note that Kierkegaard is not all just the aesthetic, it's also the ethical life, which is B, but let's face it, A gets more focus. It's just how it is. And it's the beginning of the book. What do you want me to do? It's a short chapter. We're not going to finish it, unless I were to do it in the next video. I'm not sure. We'll see. With a compass from the modulating from the whisper of gentle holiness to the violent fury of rage. Variation, I see. That is what I need to get air. So like a fish, or not, no, fish doesn't need air. A whale. To give expression to what is on my mind. I think a human would need air. What am I talking about if they were swimming? But I like the idea of a whale. On my mind, to stir the bowels of my wrath and of my sympathy. Ooh, I could use the mini-mush to go through the mini-pipe. But where's the star? Well, I'm not going to be able to get that. I should use my mini-mush to go through the pipe. Perhaps visit Boo, or do a reversal of fortune. Or, wait a minute, I can get that star. How many coins do I have? Oh, I don't have enough coins. So I could overshoot it. So actually, I should use the mini either way. I think. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that. And then, depending on what I... Oh, actually, Wario... Oh, well, he doesn't have enough coins. He won't use it. Okay, so... I don't think it's worth doing Reversal of Fortune. I think at this point the better strategy would be to go for the star. Who... Is anybody on their way to it? Let's see. Oh, Wario's really close, but he doesn't have enough money. And he's going to lose 5 there. And everybody's kind of racing for it, but I'm closest. Reversal of Fortune, because I'm second place, so now's not really a good time to try Reversal of Fortune. I don't have enough coins to steal from Boo, so I'm going to go down. And despite what Kierkegaard says, I'm not going to regret that. But maybe I will. We'll see. But my voice is only hoarse, like the cry of a gull. That's funny. I'm not sure that Danish would have that pun, but horse is like an animal. And we're talking about animals. Or dying away like the blessing upon the lips, getting back to lips, of the dumb. But the dumb can't speak. So, I guess they just mouth a blessing because they don't have a voice like Echo. But also, A is just language. Language without a voice, perhaps? Which is writing. Sort of. But then, no, but the poet sings, so the poet has a voice. Because, well, yeah. They don't say words, necessarily. I'm not sure how that works. They cry and sigh, but their lips are so formed. So, an ugly cry would be, ah, but if their lips are, then it sounds really beautiful to the tyrannical audience. Look at my booty squap. Booty squap. What is to come? What does the future hold? I don't know. I have no idea. When from a fixed point a spider plunges down as its nature, it sees always before it an empty space in which it cannot find a footing, however much it flounders. That is how it is with me. Always an empty space before me. What drives me on is a result that lies behind me. This life is back to front and terrible, unendurable. Everything's always behind A. I'd like to get a peek at A's behind, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'm gonna start. Grab it. After all, it is the best time of one's life, the first period of falling in love, when with every other meeting, every glance, one brings home something new to rejoice over. So true. My reflection on life altogether lacks meaning. I take it some evil spirit has put a pair of spectacles on my nose, one glass of which magnifies to an enormous degree, while the other reduces to the same degree. To the same degree. Things are either too big or too small. Just like Mario Party 4, you can be big or be small. Probably what Kierkegaard was thinking. Of all ridiculous things in the world, what strikes me as the most ridiculous of all is being busy in the world. To be a man quick to his meals and quick to his work. So when, at the crucial moment, I see a fly settle on such a businessman's nose, or he is bespattered by a carriage which passes him by in even greater haste, or the drawbridge is raised, or a tile falls from the roof and strikes him dead, I laugh from the bottom of my heart. But as we know, laughs can be misinterpreted. What if laughter were really tears? Scotty. And who could help laughing? For what do they achieve, these busy botchers? Are they not like the housewife who, in confusion at the fire in her house, saved the fire tongs? What else do they salvage from the great fire of life? So if the world is on fire, what are we supposed to take as we go? But I guess oftentimes the critique is, wait, what the hell? Oh, I think it's L and R. I should have looked. We'll just do L and R a bunch. Start. Yep. Okay. I'm usually pretty good at this. Yeah, so, but I guess they can take the fire tongs, so when they're in heaven, God will be like, what do you got there? He'll be like, fire tongs. And God will shake his head. What should we take? What is worth taking from the house? I'm not sure what's in it. Don't know. Maybe A doesn't even know. I lack altogether patience to live. I cannot see the grass grow, but since I cannot, I don't feel at all inclined to. Okay. My views are the fleeting observations of a traveling scholar. Let's look at the end note. Though I have the idea that the traveling scholar is somebody who studies abroad, as it were, and in this case, it's Earth, it's life, the world that A is studying abroad. Then, see. Ooh, see Goethe's Faust, Part 1. Stage instruction before verse 968. English translation, Bayard Taylor, Euphorian Books, London, ND, page 61. This has got to be wrong. Hold on. That can't be the right end note. This doesn't relate at all to what I was just saying. Oh, let's see if we can get Mini. How is a traveling scholar? And that's the right thing. How is... 9? How is a traveling scholar a stage instructor? I guess it's a description of Faust, I assume, and Faust is not very happy on Earth, as you may remember. Or maybe not. If you don't know the Faust story, you can look it up. Rushing through life in the greatest haste. Well, Faust wants to live within the world. But he doesn't think that he'll enjoy anything. Yeah, that was the bet he made with Mephistopheles in Goethe's Faust is, if there's ever a time when I experience absolute joy, you can kill me. Something like that. He's taking his time on her. Rushing through... Okay. People say the good Lord fills the stomach before the eyes. That's a wise saying. I haven't noticed. My eyes have had enough, and I am weary of everything, and yet I hunger. So, his belly is not full, but I like that. God fills the stomach before the eyes. That's true. Honestly, patting your belly is one of the most spiritual experiences ever. And I mean, I gotta focus on this being beat X, Y, A, Y, L. I would do this better, but I'm not used to where the buttons are on this controller. So, oh damn it! What did I mix up? I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna do my best. R-A-X. Dang it! Because I'm used the... Well... Controller's different than the Nintendo one. It's... Jeez. Even when I'm looking at them, my gamer instincts are working against me. Ask any questions you will, just don't ask me for reasons. So I guess he's not gonna give answers. You can ask him things. Why won't you give me reasons? A young girl is excused for not being able to give reasons. They say she lives in her feelings. Okay, I guess that's a thing they say. It is different with me, so he's not a little girl with feelings. Generally, I have so many and usually mutually contradictory reasons that, for that reason, it is impossible for me to give reasons. A little funny there, because he's giving a reason why he can't give reasons. Also, cause and effect don't seem to hang properly together. At one time, huge and powerful causes give rise to tiny and unimpressive little effects, occasionally to none at all. At another, a brisk little cause gives birth to a colossal effect. Not really sure how that part relates to the other part, but in any case, what are we doing here? Is there any reason to use Biggie? If I use Biggie, can I go past that? Where's Star? Oh, Wario has the lamp, so it doesn't even matter. Where would I want to go? And where is the starting package down there? I kind of want to use the Mega Mush, because I'm hoping that'll let me skip that Koopa, so I don't have to give my money away. But, I also want to go to the item shop to pick up something. So maybe I should just hold it. Because hopefully if I get enough coins from the next minigame, I'll be able to get another magic lamp. So I will not use the Mega Mush. Okay, life has become a bitter drink to me, and yet it must be taken in drops counted one by one. Ah, but remember, the days are long, the years are short. That's some wisdom right there. Also, he was just saying that he was hungry. So, but I guess maybe he's not thirsty? Or he is thirsty, because I guess the drops are... Or it's a bitter drink. So, I don't know, is he thirsty? Not sure. If you were to drink a lot of a drink that wasn't tasty, you wouldn't be thirsty, but you would desire the taste to go away. No one comes back from the dead. No one has entered the world without crying. Okay, that's one sentence. No one is asked when he wishes to enter life, nor when he wishes to leave. Okay. Guess that's true. Well, I don't know. Maybe, what if before I existed in this world, so let's say, before I became a baby, what if in some past life, I agreed to live this life, the condition is that I would lose memory of the past life. So maybe I was asked and I just don't remember it. I'm not sure about the wish to leave part, though. Time passes, life is a stream, people say, and so on. I haven't noticed it. There's a lot that A really doesn't notice. Time stands still, and I with it. That's kind of nice. Time might be a faithful mistress as well. Come on. Anything there? Nope. Anything here? Yes! Time stands still, and I with it. Is he doing that intentionally? Probably not. Maybe he is, You get to choose. But he's always in the past, right? Everything's always past for him as well. Ooh, who won? I think Daisy did. That's really sad. All the plans I form fly straight back at me when I want to spit in my own face. Wait, when he wants to? What's going on? All the plans... we'll skip it. When I get up in the morning, I go straight back to... Ooh! Save that for later. This is the end of the episode.